The Committee on Transportation, Infrastructure, and Public Safety will come to order. Let's call the roll.
Fitzwater.
Here.
Schnelting.
He's in the
Yeah.
bathroom. Sorry.
Brown.
Relieving himself. It's on the record.
Gregory.
Nice.
Shore.
Sherry, I
Washington.
need that to not get to him, by the way.
Weber.
Quorum being established, we're going to go into executive session. Do I have a second? All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. We are in executive session. I now move that Senate Bill 133 be brought before the committee. I have a second. Those in favor, aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bill is before the committee. This is my bill. It was presented a couple weeks ago. It modifies provisions relating to underground facilities. We do have a committee substitute ending in .03C. It has been distributed to members. And this substitute represents an agreement reached by all interested parties, including AGC, the 811 Board, HBA of St. Louis, and MCTA. So, and you don't have to do that anymore. That's funny. Freshman senators. So this is, we've been in discussions and negotiations on this throughout the off session and into session. I'm thankful for everybody coming to the table. There may be some more technical changes, but this is pretty close to a version I think everybody's okay with. Does anybody have any discussion on the underlying bill or the substitute? Seeing none, I'd now move that we adopt the substitute. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor of adopting this committee substitute say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. We've adopted the substitute. I now move that we vote Senate committee substitute for Senate Bill 133 do pass. Do I have a second? I have a second. Any discussion on that motion? Seeing none, let's call the roll.
Senators Fitzwater.
Aye.
Schnelting. Brown.
Aye.
Gregory.
Aye.
Shore.
Aye.
Washington. Weber.
Aye.
I know. 6 hours. By your vote of 6-0, you voted do pass Senate Committee Substitute for Senate Bill 133. I now move that Senate Bill 165 be brought before the committee. I have a second. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bill is before the committee. This bill was presented last week by the prestigious Senator Curtis Gregory, and it exempts certain vehicle dealers from place of business inspections. I say that only because he gets so many bills passed. It's really incredible for a freshman senator. So it's quite a bill. Any discussion on that bill from a freshman senator getting his 48th bill accomplished? Senator Brown.
Just to be clear, to refresh my memory, is that the bill that sounded pretty nuts?
We're not going to go into that portion of the testimony. You can confirm with the senator.
Thank you.
Senator Gregory. Any other discussion on the bill? Any at all? Seeing none. Alyssa, I guess call the roll. We have to move that we vote. So I move that we vote Senate Bill 165 do pass, having a second, and seeing no further discussion, Alyssa, call the roll.
Senators Fitzwater.
Aye.
Schnelting. Brown.
Aye.
Gregory.
Aye.
Shore.
Aye.
Washington. Weber.
Aye.
By your vote of 6-0, you voted do pass Senate Bill 165. Congratulations, Senator. I now move that we vote Senate Bill 189 be brought before the committee. Having a second, those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bill is before the committee. This bill was presented last week by Senator Justin Brown, and it adds park ranger vehicles to emergency vehicle definitions. Is there any discussion? Senator Brown.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to vote this bill out consent, if that would be all right with you.
I don't have any problem, any contention on that. I think we're on a path to that. If you get every vote yes, then you'll have your consent.
Okay, the letter's in the mail.
Great. Well, I now move that we vote Senate. Any other discussion on the bill? I now move that we vote Senate Bill 189 do pass. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, let's call the roll.
Senators Fitzwater.
Pass.
Senator Schnelting.
Yes.
Brown.
Aye.
Gregory.
Aye.
Shore. Washington. Weber.
Aye.
Fitzwater.
Reluctantly. Okay, by your vote of 6-0, you voted to pass Senate Bill 189. We do have to make another motion to pass this consent. Having a second, any discussion on that motion? Seeing none, Alyssa, call the roll.
Senators Fitzwater.
Aye.
Schnelting. Brown.
Aye.
Gregory.
Aye.
Shore.
Aye.
Weber.
Aye.
Washington.
6-0. By your vote of 6-0, you voted the bill do pass consent. I now move that Senate Bill 200 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bill is before the committee. This bill was presented last week by Senator Bean. It exempts farm vehicles from emissions inspections. Any discussion on that bill? Seeing none, I move that we vote Senate Bill 200 do pass. Do I have a second? Having a second, no further discussion. Alyssa, call the roll.
Senators Fitzwater.
Aye.
Schnelting. Brown.
Aye.
Gregory.
Aye.
Shore. Washington. Weber.
By a vote of 6-0, you voted do pass Senate Bill number 200. I now move that we move out of executive session. Do I have a second? Having a second. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. We are out of the executive session. We'll move into a public testimony on Senator Schroer's Senate Bill 358. And Senator, you can proceed when you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. For the record, Senator Nick Schroer, Senate District 2, presenting Senate Bill 358. Today, I'm proud to introduce Missouri Senate Bill 358, a meaningful piece of legislation that establishes the Freedom 13 license plate. This bill is more than just a new design for our vehicles. It serves as a tribute, a symbol of gratitude, and a solemn reminder of the sacrifices made by some of our nation's bravest heroes. The Freedom 13 honors the 13 American service members who lost their lives on August 26, 2021, during the horrendous evacuation at Kabul's airport in Afghanistan. Among the thousands of troops working tirelessly to bring Americans and allies to safety as the Taliban seized control, these 13 individuals stood as a shield against danger. They were there at Abbey Gate when a suicide bomber aligned with ISIS-K detonated an attack that claimed the lives of the 13 and those of over 170 Afghan civilians. Among them was Marine Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz of St. Charles County, a son of our state who exemplified courage and dedication to his country. These 13 heroes, 11 Marines, 1 Navy corpsman, and 1 Army soldier, represented the best of us. They went above and beyond the call of duty, protecting others in an unimaginable, perilous moment. Their names, their stories, and their sacrifice must not fade. The Freedom 13 license plate will ensure that every time we see it on Missouri roads, we remember their valor and the cost of freedom. And for the record, Mark Schmitz, father of Marine Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz, could not be here today. He's out of the state. But he did indicate that the entire mission of the Freedom 13, which is to help physically, mentally, emotionally with individuals, service members that are coming back. They're trying to establish one encampment in every single state that has 13 different houses, a lot of different rec, psychiatric care, and just a place that they can escape and get away and get the treatment that they need. So the money that is raised from the purchase of these license plates will go toward that.
Thank you, Senator. Big fan of your work here in this space. Obviously, the Lance Corporal was a constituent in Wentzville, and very meaningful life he lived, even more so now that his father's going around using his story as a way to raise money for these veterans. So really appreciate your work here. I know it's an emotional one. His story is incredibly meaningful. And even now, just giving me goosebumps thinking about the sacrifice there. So thanks
Well,
for your
even over
your
the
work.
weekend, they served, or they
Yeah, they
had,
did
I
pub
think,
crawl.
They did the pub crawl, and my girls had a basketball tournament. I was able to spend time with my kids, and then went to a restaurant and spent some money that was raising money for the pub crawl. Gives back to the Freedom 13. And they've got one place right now in Bourbon, Missouri. They've got several houses and a pool, rec areas, but they're wanting to expand it. Several of these members were from California, so that lost their lives in Afghanistan. And they're trying to expand this to help veterans that have come back with different things they're struggling with.
Yeah, there's a lot there. Thank you, Senator, for carrying this. Any discussion or questions for the Senator? Seeing none. Anybody here to testify in favor of the bill? Anybody here to testify in opposition to the bill? Anybody for informational purposes only? Seeing none, then I'll conclude the hearing. No more business coming before the body. I move that we adjourn. Having a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. We're adjourned.